Hello there. This is a walkthrough of my app WorkWork on Apple Watch. There is an iOS version on the App Store. This one is a standalone app, so it can work without it. But if you have the iOS version, then your data will sync between them. So in the app, we can pretty much do most things similar to in iOS. We can add a folder and we can type it here. We can also use dictation. Hopefully Siri gets you right most of the time. And here I will have a folder of home. I press done. I can select an icon here. I'll pick the house, which represents a home. And I add it, and we have it there. And we can delete it, or we can edit it here as well, should we want to. If we go into home, we have a sort of a progress bar to show progress with our to-dos, if we have any. And our to-dos will be listed down here. To see the text field, we go into more. And here we have the two options that also exist in iOS, where we can uncheck all the to-dos if we reuse the lists or delete them all. But we press this button, show text field, and we can also hide it here. And there we have it. And here we can type in, and I can say, for example, vacuum floors. We've added it there, and we can press this plus button, and it's added. I can also add one more. Wash clothes. And done. As we saw, we can hide it, the text field, when we're done with it here, or as a quick one, we can just swipe it from left, and bam. Oh, and I forgot to add it. Amateur League. And here's back, add, and we have it, and hide again. And similar to the folders, we can swipe in from right, and we can delete, or we can edit. We see a pencil representation, so we know this is update. We can hide it again. We can do the same features in iOS, check, or if we're interested in swiping in, like that. And we can delete, and we're done. If we go back to our folder screen, we get a visual representation. We have to-dos that are complete in that. And in settings screen, we have an about page, a sheet that shows up when we press it. You can do like that. There's a link to those where I got my app icon from. Always gotta get credits. And we can change the color theme. Mint is nice. We can hide the progress bar, we're not interested. We can change the completion style of to-dos. In the case of swipe only, it will change style, but both in tap only will have the similar style. You can see how it looks. When we're done with something, we do like this, since we don't have a check mark anymore. And also we have, I'll change this back to both. We have a section here where we can delete our completed to-dos. So when they are complete, they will be removed automatically. You can see how it looks. Now this is complete. Now we'll go back to default and we'll see what happens. It's removed. If we're not interested in reusing those to-dos. Maybe more for groceries and things like that. And lastly, we have a section to delete all data that is stored on the device locally and in iCloud. And of course, there's no accidental click in here. We go here, we have to tap here once, and then we can use the scroll wheel and the digital crown, I mean. And once we're there, the delete button will be exposed and you can safely delete. And there's nothing left. Thank you for listening.